Hello guys, it's StudyMan99 here, and welcome to, talking about game development. Future StudyMan, put a image up on the screen, because yeah, I got a comment about, asking about, like, game development, and, like, yeah, I got a lot of answers, got a lot of words to say. StudyMan has too many words. Where the fuck do I even start? I do have a pretty good-sized, text document here, going into details and lengths about things. Did I just make, oh, you can zoom in, oh my god, that's cool. I need it big, because I can't read, I'm kidding. Yeah, this is why I don't do scripted videos, because, oh my god, my brain shuts down. Maybe I should give some, context. Yeah, just released, A Posteriori, my first fully finished game project. I'm very happy that that was the first one. I learned a lot about a lot of things. Yes. Learned how to, really just, how do you word this? How to push through and just create the thing that you want to create. I'll get into some points, I think. Do I have reading? Oh yeah, I do get it, I think. Number one thing, I think, that is the most important thing ever is organization. It will help you greatly. Some things that I recommend, no matter what kind of game you're making, use Google Sheets. Literally, using that fucking Google Sheets fucking, thingy, I don't remember, how do you describe that? It's like a grid and has columns and rows. Like, for the game I made, it was really, really helpful because the game is based on 50 different scenes, and so I would have on the screen, like, every single scene listed, had a column for if the art was finished, if the code was finished, what the song used in it was, or multiple songs, had some other things that not as important, well, is important. Yeah, just having, like, if you're a visual learner, yeah, that's very, helpful to have everything just, like, laid out like that. I actually had, like, I had a, written out list, too, that, like, was ever so changing. Used that thing throughout the whole thing. The Google Sheets thing was, like, kind of, like, in the middle. I was just like, yeah, I'll do that, because that's a great idea. What else? Write down every single idea that you have, whether you use it or not, just put all of your thoughts into a place. For me, I have, like, just a personal Discord server where I shove, like, images if I need to, like, post, like, my art, like, because it's easier to, like, save it to my phone and then put, and that's unrelated. I have a, fucking, like, channel for, A Posteriori, and yeah, I would just, like, write down any idea. Some got used, some did not. That also helped when I was, like, bug testing my own shit. Like, I would write down or screenshot, like, things, and that'd just keep it really organized. Because, you know, working alone, being a solo developer, it's just, like, you really gotta just, like, have everything organized to your liking, you know? You just gotta, like, do what works best for you. No one has to take any of these, like, tips and stuff, but I'm just saying, organization will help you stay, like, streamlined in a way. It'll help you, like, yeah. Also, please save your old work. Like during game development for this, there was a lot of ideas that went completely scrapped. Like, fucking going in my files, I think there's like 70 something images that were just completely scrapped. Where the fuck is that folder? Oh, there it is. Unused. 75 things. Yeah. It's good to save those things, and the reason why is you might go back later, look at your unused things, and be like, you know, I'm gonna put that scene that I made in, like, fucking April into the game, and I'm gonna finish it. Yeah, this one scene, like, it has this, like, very bright blue sky and, like, this tower. That was completely scrapped pretty early, and then, allergies, sorry, almost chokes and dies. Yeah, then I almost brought it back in the middle of development, and I was like, nah, fuck that shit. And then right at the end, I was just like, nah, yeah, I need it. I'm running out of ideas. Oh, man. It really does suck, though. Like, things that go unused. Like, there's this one scene, and it had this really good song, but I just couldn't, like, think of what to do with it, so yeah, it just kind of got scrapped. I need water. Jesus Christ, my mouth is dry. Let me just read my list while I chug this. Oh man, another thing, this does not really fit into the organization category, but, ask your friends or others for, like, ideas and help. Because fresh perspectives are very helpful when you're, like, making your own, like, thing. Like, you can sort of get, like, stuck in your own ways, or, like, just sort of, not see everything in, like, how do you describe that? Like, it's hard to, like, always, like, see your game for what it is, you know? Sometimes you could be like, oh, my game is boring and it sucks, and then you'd, like, show your, like, brother or whatever, and then he's like, oh my god, this is the hottest shit of all time, study man. I'm like, yo, make the fucking intro song, you bitch. Well, that's kind of how that went. Yeah. And yeah, like, I could not have made this game without my beautiful playtesters. Literally, like, they, not only playtesters, were always there to listen to my fucking spiels and rambles, like, yeah. This one's kind of a, obvious point. Have designated folders for everything. Like, I like to have, like, concept art in its own folder, the unused content, obviously, stuff that's already in the game, and then I usually have it all in one folder, have all that in a folder, and then in the first part of the folder, I have, like, things that I'm working on currently. That's kind of how I have it organized. Y'all can do whatever you want with that, because, like, personal preference, woo! That's all I have for organization. Next line. Don't let any trends or genre limit you. Yeah, don't. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do, what makes you happy, or vehemently depressed. Literally, Tenjin lore is fucking depressing. That is so true, study man. Yeah, I like making, well, I don't like making sad shit. My god, there's this one scene that is very hard to get, because, yeah, the game's RNG. You would have to see it near the end of everything, and if you have enough, like, pain, like, points, like, there's a meter in game that tracks your fucking pain. Some scenes give you, like, 5 points of pain. If you get, like, 100, it's not too hard. I've checked throughout, and yeah, it stacks up quickly. Yeah, there's this one scene, it always makes me fucking cry. It's so sad. It's so fucking sad. But just wait for the next game, motherfuckers. Just wait for the fucking next game. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready to make that. Yeah, just, like, literally, like, fuck trends. Fuck all that shit. Who cares about becoming popular? Just make what you want to make. I feel like when I first released the game, it was kind of terrible timing, because, like, that day kind of sucked, so I was just like, I feel worse, but no, I feel great, I feel fine right now, because, like, yeah, stupid fucking bullshit, yeah, oh, my nose, and, like, everyone who's, like, played it besides this one fucking comment that I got on the fucking trailer, fuck that person, study management. Cut that out, yeah, everyone, I've gotten a lot of very, very nice, like, words, very nice comments on this game so far, and that's like, wow, I feel like what I made actually is, like, really good. Like, yeah, sure, I'm happy with my work, but, like, having other people be like, wow, is, like, really good. And I hope that the next game is even better. It's slightly different, but I do want there to be abstract things in it. Now I'm just rambling about future shit. My next point. I fucking hate California Pizza Kitchen. Moving on. I think I heard my mother say that, like, saying California Pizza Kitchen, and then, like, I just, like, instinctively wrote that down, because I did not like that place. Choose a game engine, medium, shapes, media, so real. Yeah, like, I don't really have much insight on other programs besides RPG Maker 2003. I think that, RPG Maker 2003 is the best one. Fuck MV. Fuck, whatever else. Yeah. I mean, nah, MV is way more powerful. You can do a lot more with it, because it has, like, plugins and shit. But I don't understand that sort of stuff. Maybe one day. Originally, I was gonna use Ren'Py for, the first, well, it was only gonna be one game that was about Tenjin, and it was just gonna be a visual novel. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't do that idea. I don't know, something about visual novels, I just can't, like, get into them that much, because, like, unless I'm, like, really, really invested in something, then I'll, like, sit down and read it, but, like, I want to have a balance of, like, oh, this is still interactable, you know? Like, hopefully the next game will have way more, like, segments where you can, like, move around. That's the goal, at least. I have tried to mess around with Game Maker, you know. Yeah, I fucking write down, Game Maker is sans Undertale, and then I say, anything else is scary, which is true. Yeah, Game Maker's kind of scary. I did try to learn it, like, in 2021 or something, because, like, I had this, like, idea, and then my brother was like, oh my god, what if we made, like, a farming sim, or, like, a life sim, and it was, like, crazy and shit. Hopefully that idea can become real one day, because I really like that idea. Onto, like, actually, like, making the game. Like, nothing you make has to be perfect first run through, like, even, like, the final product, there's some images that are just kind of, like, scribbled, pretty much. Like, in the one school scene, like, there's a frame where it's just, like, really sloppy. I was gonna fix it, but it was just too funny to not, like, mess with. Like, nothing has to be perfect at all, especially when you're starting. Just, like, make, like, a base, you know? Just, like, be like, okay. I mean, sure, this is probably really obvious shit. God, it's cold in here. Let's see, though for me, inconsistency was the point. True. You don't have to make your game look 100% pristine. The Talon King once told me, don't put too much effort into something that will only be on screen for a second. Yeah, like, you don't have to, like, pour your heart and soul into, like, rendering something that's, like, literally so minuscule. Yeah, just like, organize things by, like, priority, like, not priority, but by importance, I guess. I mean, do whatever you want, obviously. Let's just, yeah. Also, don't overwork yourself. Breaks are very important, for many reasons. I took many breaks during this, because, like, originally, this A Posteriori, it was just, like, a joke idea, almost. It was just like, yeah, this is a silly game, it's RNG, woo! And, yeah, I started in April, don't really remember much, at all. I don't remember. But then, like, I remember working on it a lot in September. I did not work on it at all during October. Worked on it a lot in November. Finished it December 1st. So, like, yeah, game development doesn't have to be a straight flush, you know? It doesn't have to go, like, in a line. Like, breaks are good. Like, your hands need breaks. Because drawing, how many images are in this game? Drawing 380, Jesus Christ, images plus 25, Jesus Christ, and whatever chipsets and character sets. Like, yeah, rest your hands, rest your body, rest your mind. Like, when you take a break and then come back to your project, you get, like, a new perspective. You're like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. And, like, or maybe you'll get inspired, you'll have another idea, you'll be like, yo, look at that, yo, it's a good idea, I'm gonna do that. Take into consideration the scale of the game too. Like, if you're making something quick, then yeah, but if you're making something bigger, your breaks are good. So true. Split the game up into sections if that's your style. Like, if you're making a more, linear game, yeah, that would, yeah, it's kind of obvious, study man. These are all such basic points. I hope not. Organization, coding is yeah, you get familiar with whatever program you're using if you're not already. Yeah. My first game, fucking Threshold, I used this Yume fan game, like, template code. I don't like how that thing is organized. I really don't. So that's my next game, or the remake of it, it's gonna be in my own code, because, like, I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of, like, unnecessary things in that template. Like, I learned a lot from it, though. I really did. I would not be here without that template. But, like, yeah. If something don't jive with you, don't force yourself to use it, because it's just really annoying. For things like Ren'Py, it's not that hard to learn either, if you're trying to make that. If Study Man can learn it, you can learn it. Game Maker, that's a whole nother fucking beast. More intense coding? Don't even get me started. I know nothing. You're on your own, bud. I'm so sorry. Another point, music. If you're not a musician, I did not spell that right. Please use freesound.org. all of the music besides, like, a few tracks were made, like, or like, on free sound. Make sure to read, like, the description, see if the, like, creator allows, like, the use of the music. I mean, it's on free sound, but, like, just make sure, always credit them anyways, even if they probably won't ever see this game that you're making with the music on it. Like, just do it. Crediting is something I, like, think is very important, because people deserve to have their things recognized. And I'm glad to have used so many songs from free sound, because fucking there's so much good stuff. And yeah, sound effects too. There's really good sound effects on there. Dying. Cut corners when you can. I know it's kind of a cop-out thing, but I like, if you see a corner to be cut, please grab the scissors. What the fuck? I've done some spicy words those days. What the fuck? I need more water. This video sucks, man. God, I hate allergies. Yeah, if you like, going back to the, like, not putting 100% into every single fucking art piece, yeah, that's cutting corners. Like, you don't have to slave over every single thing. Like, I got this comment on my first video ever, like, a while ago. Like, I think it was this year. Like, they were saying, like, what did they say? Steady Man put the comment on screen. Yeah, and, like, that just, like, has stuck with me ever since. I was just like, that is so right. Yeah, I can't really, read the, thingy, but yeah, next point, art is, like, the most subjective part. Do your own thing. Don't try to look like something else. Make it your own, bestie. Yeah, like, literally, like, have your own aesthetic. Make something new. I know that's hard. Yeah. Yeah, just, your art is your art. That is the most important part. That rhymed, kind of, right? Yeah. Next point. One thing that really motivated me in the beginning was having a deadline. Yeah, I set this, like, deadline. July 23rd. Yeah, I don't think I made that goal. I think I'm, like, a day off or something. My next goal, though, was the end of the year, which I did make. Like, it helped me, push through. It helped me, wanna keep going, because it's just like, I gotta do it. You don't obviously have to do that, but that was just something that helped me. Because, like, God, I'm so sick of this weather. I just am. I'm just so fucking sick of this weather. Yeah, one thing that helped me, yeah, that was the, fuck. My brain is in shambles. I don't know why, it's just, like, having, like, a due date is just, like, it makes my brain go, like, oh my god, Steady Man, you gotta do it. You gotta do it, Steady Man. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. If you just do it, Mom. If you just do it. Oh, fucking delete that. That was hilarious, though. Yeah. Deadlines are good. Just remember, no matter what kind of game you make, no matter what you do, you made it, you put effort into it. And that's the best you can do. Wow, that was really nice, Steady Man. Fucking cringe. No, I'm kidding. It's true, though. Like, who cares if it doesn't get popular, if it doesn't, like, pop off immediately? Things literally won't. It takes time for, like, shit to go off, unless you're, like, Toby Fox. But yeah, just, like, do what you want. Do what you want to do. Make what you want to make. Make what you want to see. Make the game that you would think is fun, because someone else out there will think the same. And who knows, maybe someone will relate to it and be like, wow, I feel connected to this. That's why, like, the things I make have, like, sort of, very, dark, I wouldn't say it's dark topics, but just, like, depressing topics, because they're very real. It's like, sure, obviously, Tenjin is not a self-insert. There's a lot of things about him that I do relate to, but don't worry, it's not like that. There's a lot of, scenes in the game that are based off my own dreams, though, like, that would, fit into, like, his, like, character. There was this one dream that I really wanted to put in. First of all, way too long. I could just make a whole game off that fucking dream. And yeah, it did not fit Tenjin whatsoever. It was very people-based, and that boy don't got people's skills, man. Poor baby. Yeah. Literally. Oh, wait. Most importantly, do not release your game immediately when it's done. When my game was done, I waited a week till releasing it, because, yeah, I had to have my playtesters play it. Yeah, and something, very broken. No one has said anything on it, though, so maybe it is fixed. I hope it's fixed. Yeah, there's this issue with the game where it, like, repeats a scene in short that will, make it so you can't see a different scene, because it'll give you, it'll count the dream as, like, seeing a different one, even though you already saw the one that repeated. So, yeah. No one has said that they saw a dream twice, seen a dream, same fucking thing. Yeah. Yeah, literally, like, that was the one issue with Threshold that I did. Like, I was just, like, so, like, I was like, I gotta put it out. I gotta put it out so people like me. Like, yeah, that was my fucking reasoning, because I'm fucking stupid. The collision on this one building, you could not enter this one building where you could get the speed effect, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I didn't know shit. I did not know shit when I made Threshold. I'm surprised I even, like, made Threshold, man. Like, I fucking tunnel visioned so hard. I think I just, like, sat here all day making sprites. I think I barely ate. I think, like, I was like, I gotta make it, because, like, yeah. That's my next goal, though. Finishing that fucking monstrosity. It haunts me. It haunts my fucking brain. Like, I just want it to be over. Because, like, I want to make more story-based things, you know? I mean, yeah, Threshold has a story. Or, no, I don't know. That's the wonderful thing about game development. Things just change over time. Tenjin started out as just this weird little fucking scrimbo who wanted to, like, meet God. And now he's, like, a real person more so. Yeah, that was the original lore. Well, no, the original lore was just, like, the original game was just, like, the character Wendy, the chick with the glasses and the bun, like, she was completely different. Like, she was the main character. She was just gonna be walking home from her fucking dead-end job, see this weird-ass kid on the roof, and be like, hey, what you doing up there? And you were just gonna have, like, a deep conversation. Like, that was just gonna be the whole game. It was, like, based off of something that I saw, but, like, I don't even fucking remember what it was. But yeah, that was boring. And then I changed that idea many times. And then, more current lore And then that was scrapped very recently. Like really recently, like November. Like, yeah, like things just evolve over time. I would bring up, oh, like when Omocat was like, oh, the emotion system in Omori wasn't put in until blah blah blah. That's a controversial person to talk about. Remember, kids, separate art from artist. Yeah, literally, like, yeah, don't ever, like, be like, oh my god, it's a Study Man game. I mean, you can, but it's like, oh my god, it's Tenjin's game. That's the main point. His story needs to be heard. His, pain and sadness. I don't know, I just feel really strongly about that, because, like, yeah, like I was saying, I connect to him and shit, but, like, he just deserves, like, to be heard regardless. I don't know, I've never felt, like, so connected to a character. Like, I have a lot of characters, man, I really do. But, like, recently, since I've, like, gotten, like, better at, like, making, like, believable characters, I think, everyone has said that, like, well, I think everyone has said, like, I don't know, what do people say? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I always just try to think in logic. I always try to think in, realisticness, you know? Just, like... But is that a word? That just hit me. Yeah. Man, this ramble's really turning into a ramble. I hope anyone finds this helpful. Like, you can do whatever you put your goddamn mind to, you know? Just, like, push through, like, get assistance if you can, like, literally, like, people, there will be someone out there who connects to your ideas. There will be helpful people who will playtest your game. There will be so much. Like, you can do it. Like, literally. It doesn't have to be, like, a huge game. It doesn't have to be any, like, new profound idea. If you just want to make something, just do it. Because it feels good to make things. It feels good to have that creative outlet. Like, that's, like, the one thing in life that is, like, kept me going. Is just creating things. Whether it be art pieces or games. And I have a lot of game ideas that I would love to create. And that's what I'm gonna try to do. I've started a lot of things. I've just, due to my inexperience with RPG Maker, it had never really panned out. But now that I do have more experience, yeah, it'll be way more helpful. So yeah, just learn, research into your, like, game engine of choice. There could be a lot of, like, things in it, you know? There could be like, well, that's a feature. Like, I really like how you can make the game, like RPG Maker, like, you can make it, like, jump to, like, the fucking, title screen. Like, I know that's kind of a weird thing to just, like, mention. There's a, there's this random chance thing. I've never gotten it. There's a lot of things in my own game that I've never gotten because of how astronomically hard it is to, like, get that fucking roll. Good old RNG. I really don't hope it happens to anyone. Because, oh my god, is it horrifying? Actually, there's two things that are kind of horrifying. One of them has a lesser chance, obviously, and it rolls every time a dream rolls, so who knows? I really hope that if someone ever records, like, a Let's Play, they get it, and they're like, what the fuck? Oh, man. Study man. But yeah, I've yapped my gap. What? I love the gap. I used to, like, wear, like, like, Gap sweatshirts all the time. Like, I had this, like, purple one, and I miss that thing. Like, I would wear those all the time, like the zippy-uppy ones. Now I like more so, like, pullover sweatshirts. Well, then I like the zippy ones because they're just way easier. What the fuck? Yeah, see, I could never do a scripted thing. This, I mean, I kind of did. Oh, man, I just ramble. But yeah, thanks for watching. And if you are thinking of making a game, do it. Literally just do it. I mean, sure, if you're, like, busy with life stuff, like, don't overwork yourself. Take it slow. Develop that idea, but yeah, you know. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Fucking end video. My god.